Good evening, Hickman Fanman here. This is a very special event. These are the last two bright brass fans that I have. I'm actually down to about 17 or 18 units, and it's kind of sad for me, really, because my life is turning around, and I really don't have the time for this anymore. But without further ado, this is a 1986. The model number escapes me at the moment. 25574, I believe it is. And it has the last set of new old stock solid wood pecan blades that I have. They look really like walnut, but the box said pecan. This is a 1990 original, which has a very, very light, I don't know if you call it distressed or maybe worn out brass finish, but it's almost chrome. If you look, you can tell this finish is a whole lot more golden. Maybe not in the camera, but you can see it in person. Anyhow, this fan, again, is a 1990, and it has Robbins & Myers pecan and cane blades on it that are solid wood. I don't have any more bright brass blades, or should I say irons, so this is what I had to put on it. As such, and because this fan is actually in what I call less than desirable condition. I mean, I polished it, I did everything I could, but there's scratches, and there's a little bit of pitting and a little bit of bubbling on the finish. There's the most major scratch right there. And this fan actually has a different model number than the other fan. I think it's something like, that's a 2-3 number, I think. I might be wrong. The proof in the video will show whether I'm right or wrong. Anyway, the reason why you're watching this video is so you can see these things run. Both of them are 3-speed reversible, and I'll be putting them through their paces. Just gonna go, I'll do like everybody else does on YouTube, and I'll put them directly on low first. I don't like doing that, but that's how I'm going to do it. Because that's what we do now, apparently. I use a method on polished brass fans to bring the finish back, and in fact, I think they look better with the way I do it than when they came out of the box or out of the factory. And while I have this in the view, bright brass switch caps from Hunter are $20 each. I will buy them, but the winner of the fan needs to tell me whether or not they intend to use the fan with or without a light kit, because I don't really plan on getting any more fans after I'm done. I mean, there may be the occasional instance where I happen across one, but I'm not going to keep parts in stock when I don't need them. When it comes time to run them on high, I'll do it individually, because the last time I did it, there's only about, what, 3 fingers, whoops, 3 fingers, cannot talk, about 3 inches between the blades, and they don't like running together, and it makes them move, which makes people think they wobble, which they don't. I always paint the armatures black on these things. They were originally black as well, but the paint tends to flake also. I wire wheel them, and you know, clean them up real nice and prime and paint them, which is something the factory actually didn't do. They just sprayed them with paint. They didn't prime them at all. Getting the camera strap. I do edit my photos slightly, just for brightness and contrast usually. Occasionally if my camera's acting stupid, I have 3 of these, I'll edit the color temperature. But no edited photos here. What you see is what you get. Let's kick them both up to medium. This one, being an 86, has what's known as the arcless pull chain. It's obviously by a company called Arcless, and they're really quiet and they sound really good when you pull them. This fan has a later pull chain, being a later fan, and it's a whole lot noisier when you pull it. Anyhow, you see what I'm sure you can see what I mean about moving around a little bit. Go ahead and kick this one on up to high. See, no wobble. Balance set right out of the box. If it wobbles, you got issues. I'm going to do a full speed reverse on it, something you don't usually do. But I want you to see that I have confidence in my motors, because I also re-insulate all windings and show that it also works on medium and low. You don't leave it on low. This fan is probably going to be listed with a 225 by it now. Maybe 250, depends on how I feel. This one, being as it is so nice in every single way, it's probably going to get a 400 or 425. I'm considering selling that thing, but I haven't made my mind up. Anyhow, I think I'm going to go ahead and change out the reverse switch on this, due to the fact that when I reversed it one time, it didn't make contact and I had to jiggle it, so it's going to get a new reverse switch. Got a tiny bit of wobble in reverse on high, but it's not enough to worry about. I'll probably include a balancing kit if it worries anybody. Just ask. Oh, that's right, I was going to show that the speeds worked in reverse as well. Medium and low. Found my tool bag. Thank you for watching, and happy bidding, or should I say happy buy it nowing, or happy best offering. Have a good night. Thank you, Brian Hicks.